Welcome to Real Biz Talk with Zandra, where I showcase small business so that you can grow and scale your business globally. And today I've got a great guest here to talk to us about leadership, feminine leadership, and how we as CEOs and business owners actually need that coach to help us navigate our journey. Ella Staniak, welcome to the show.
Hello, Zandra. I am so excited to be here with you today.
I
Thank you
am
so
more
much.
excited that you are here all the way from where are you at? Let's tell the people where you came from.
I am in Sydney, Australia, made in Poland.
I love it. All the way from Sydney, and you are here today, and I'm so excited. I would love for you to share with the people a little bit about your background and how you got to this whole thing of being a leadership coach for female leaders.
Oh, wow, it's been a journey. Where do we start? Look, I'll start with who I am, what I do, who do I serve, and I'll move into my deep, passionate why. Today, I am a founder of Feminine Leaders. As a feminine leadership coach, I partner with female CEOs, executives, and business owners to champion them to their next level of trajectory, personally and professionally. I help those female leaders to break through the perception of the glass ceiling and have it all with ease and grace, to earn their rightful place in the boardroom table or to claim their space in an entrepreneurial zone of genius. In the last 15 years, I have worked with incredible, powerful female leaders internationally from broad range of industries, from government, media, mining, banking, athletes, millionaires, and specializing in leadership development, specifically in two planes of growth: vertical, which focuses on consciousness, and horizontal, which focuses on skills and capabilities. So, Feminine Leaders was born out of passion to empower women to champion their inner game, reclaim their moxie and their feminine qualities to lead and live the ultimate life.
I love it. Okay, earning that seat at the boardroom table speaks in volumes to me. Like that's really when you think about, feminine leadership, right? Absolutely helping them to earn that seat at the boardroom table. But not only that, how do you, keep that seat at the boardroom table? And so I can really identify with this because I'm a 40-year corporate vet where I was at the boardroom table. And I feel like the importance of understanding how to really position yourself to be able to be that senior leader, in a corporation is absolutely feasible. And of course, nowadays we've got a lot of folks that are, leaving those corporate jobs in order to hire themselves and become their own CEO, which is really awesome as well. You said what you said so eloquently about leadership, but I'm like, but who are you? I mean, did you just come out, you just busted out talking like that, or did you work in a corporate environment and decided to hire yourself? Tell me a little bit more about your history.
It certainly has been a journey. I am a mom to a very adorable and very energetic baby boy Jordan. But
Aw.
I was born I was born and grew up in the south of Poland. Born to a father alcoholic and a mother who suffered obesity and heart problems. Losing both of my parents before I turned 15 years of age was
Mm,
very challenging. Most human
mm,
beings, in times of adversity and without the right tools, escape emotionally, disconnect, disassociate. And I disconnected too to survive as a young person. Lack of connection to self, to heart, oftentimes equals lack of self-value. My lack of self-worth continued to impact my health, my finances, my relationships. And so at some point, I decided that I needed to experience change. And I embarked on a journey to self-actualization through professional studies, through personal studies, and exploration. I witnessed my life going through metamorphosis. I lost 15 kilograms of body weight and reshaped my body and mind. I faced poor leadership and discrimination, direct and indirect, in the workplaces in 3 different countries. I steered through abusive relationships just to find undepleted sense of self-love. More importantly, through it all, I acted like Mrs. I don't need any help. I have it all together. And believe me or not, I believed that asking for support was a weakness. How wrong I was.
Yes.
The biggest breakthrough.
In fact, let me just say this before you
Yes.
continue. There's a difference between asking for support and asking for help. And so you said that, and it just really, it resonated with me because a lot of times, if you ask for help, it's something about asking for help that sounds weak. Like, help me, I can't lift this. Help me, I can't go here. But when you ask for support, it puts you in a place of power and authority when you ask for support versus just asking for help. What's your thought on that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My biggest breakthrough was realizing that unless you acknowledge what's impacted you in the past, you will never experience the heights of what is it you are truly standing for. Those women who truly take responsibility for their future and realize that support is their greatest strength, their greatest superpower, are the women who fast track their results.
I love the fast track and the results, right? Because that's what we really want. We want to be able to fast track the results. But we have a lot of, chatter in the mind. We have a lot going on where, we have a lot of different roles that we're playing. But I would imagine, you as a feminine coach, focused on women, helping them to really lead in the way that they need to, is an awesome help. And not only that, we need a lot of different coaches. Don't you agree?
I agree. We deal with so many problems, so many issues in the world. We truly do need a coach who specializes in narrow areas today. And that's what we encourage coaches to do.
Because it's important. I look at myself and go, I'm a coach myself, right? I'm a certified coach, but I need a life coach, a leadership coach. I need a business coach. I need a media coach. I got all kinds of coaches. Listen, this has been really great. I'm loving talking to you. You're in my wheelhouse. That makes me even happier. But we're going to take a short break. But when we come back, Ella, I really want to talk to you about giving me more examples around your leadership principles and what you really teach. We'll be right back.
Would you like your home or workspace to look luxurious? If you answered yes, we've got a solution for you. Great Design For You can create a dream space just for you. Get a gorgeous new look for comfort and confidence. You deserve your ideal dream space. Let Great Design For You create an elegant new look. Visit greatdesignforyou.com today for your free inspiration appointment.
Welcome back to Real Biz Talk with Sandra. I've been talking to Ella from Australia, and we've been talking about women leadership. We've been talking about the power of having a leadership coach that is side by side with you to help you navigate the journey. Before the break, Ella, we were talking about, the power of having all these different coaches. Like you have to have multiple coaches in order to navigate your life these days. But what I would love for you to tell us is what typically are you working on with your clients?
Thank you, Sandra. Look, predominantly we focus on three major areas to achieving transformation personally and professionally. We base clients' journey on our feminine leadership methodology to lead and live the ultimate life. Ultimately, there are three major results that we see our clients achieving.
Mm.
The first one, it is personal and professional results beyond imagination. Feminine leadership coaching is not for faint-hearted. It is designed for those women who are 100% committed to experiencing results to unprecedented levels in their career and personal life. Secondly, we promise our clients that they will and they do reclaim their moxie. So it's
Okay.
really about building courage,
I
fearlessness.
love it. Reclaim their moxie. Let's talk about that because I think everybody want to reclaim their moxie. I love it. Talk to the audience about reclaiming your moxie.
When you reclaim your moxie, you truly build your courage. You awaken your fearlessness, that warrior, female warrior energy that allows you to then connect to your passion, your purpose, your built in certainty. So you can then operate in what we call co creative fashion. You know that sense of being in a zone, in a vortex, in a slipstream. Why? Because swimming upstream is just hard work.
Don't be using that's an old adage, swimming upstream. Okay, that's cool. But okay, so it's really that's where you reclaim your power and your authority and the ability to really take control of the circumstance and drive to the positive conclusion that you really, really desire in your life. It's really living the life that you deserve. I think a lot of people would love to reclaim their moxie. I could tell you that. And I love how you talk about, kind of this three-prong approach that, you can't have, career can't be solo. There's a personal life, there's career, and then it's that moxie, reclaiming that, right? What do you see happening in your clients when they actually reclaim that moxie and they're working with you? What happens?
That really connects to the third predominant result, which is mastering your inner game.
Oh, what's the inner game? Talk to me about the inner game.
I would love to. The inner game is based on the experience of knowing truly who you are.
Mm.
So, existing with clarity on that deep level of identity, knowing what your certainty and confidence truly feel like and look like on the outside. So, feel on the inside, look like on the outside. Because when you do that, when you experience that, you can then connect to that energy of feminine leadership, which is powerful, influential. It is certain, but you can then truly coexist with conflict, coexist with resistance, conduct difficult conversations that we all find challenging in productive manner. So to that, I would say bye-bye imposter syndrome.
Okay, I was gonna say, all right, that's like getting rid of imposter syndrome. So that's kind of where I was going. Like you said, coexist. I was like, that sounds like that we gonna stump out imposter syndrome, which we know we really do need to do that, right? And then we find ourselves. I just want to know your impression. I think we find ourselves, wanting to fit in, wanting to be a part so badly that imposter syndrome does come in, right? And not only that, then we're willing to do things that maybe isn't really, our forte in order to, kind of remain in the fold. Do you find that to be something that a lot of women are kind of struggling with?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
9 out of 10 women would
yeah,
have experiences when they struggled in this area.
yeah.
In fact, it is predominant group of women who we work with,
Okay.
women who feel outnumbered by men, who feel unsupported, unseen, unacknowledged, and truly do want to fulfill their sense of belonging, which is such primary sense that us human beings have. And it is important to know that we do belong to a supportive environment, supportive cohort. It is truly important. We thrive on support, as we spoke about it earlier today. And
Yeah.
at the same time, it is really important for women to recognize where their support lies, to recognize that support is not always given. And it is important to focus on intentionally creating support personally and professionally. Then we can create our sense of belonging. And we do no longer feel unseen, unacknowledged, overpowered, undervalued, you name it.
Yeah, but Ella, it all sounds like eloquent. Ella, it sounds eloquent. But at the end of the day, it's like that sounds like divine alignment, right? Because I think when everything is in alignment in your career, potentially, something's not in alignment in your home, in your personal. Um, do you find that when you're starting out working with women leaders, do you find that there's a misalignment between the three areas we just talked about? You do?
Sadly, but truly,
Yeah.
it is fact.
And
And
and is
it's
it, but let me ask you this. Is it more a greater percentage of people being misaligned because their personal life don't match that career or the career don't match the personal? How does it really look for most of your clients?
a vast majority is out of alignment. And especially for women who I have worked with in the past, the percentage of women who even vocally with clarity say that they are out of alignment, not exactly knowing how they got there or what is going on, but feel out of alignment, probably 90-95%. Because it doesn't really matter what area of your life is out, whether it's your personal intimate relationship, whether it's your family dynamic,
Yeah.
whether it's your relationship with your health and well-being, or it is your career. When one major element of your life is out, it is out, and at some point it is going to debilitate your progress, and it's going to devalue your potential.
I
So
love that.
power women oftentimes operate in mutated area of their life, which is their career, where they create extraordinary success and there is
Yeah.
a lot of progress financially in a context
Right.
of influence.
So I love it. I love it. But we got to take a quick break. When we come back, though, Ella, we're going to pick up right there about how women really dive into their career. We'll be right back.
You love your practice. Providing the best patient care is your #1 goal. Part of providing that care is having the time and adequate help to do so. Equinox PPS provides all the solutions you'll need. Is your practice having high turnover, inaccurate insurance verifications, slow collections? We determine the best method of support for each client's business needs. Improve your cash flow, have more time for patient care, and confidence over billing and collection expertise. Inexperience can jeopardize the financial health of your practice. Visit Equinox PPS to schedule your call today.
Hi, this is Zandra with Zandra TV Network. If you want to experience real sisterhood, go check out Sawbona Sisters on Zandra TV Network and see how you too can become a true sister and be a part of their gatherings. Welcome back to Real Biz Talk with Zandra, and I've been talking to Ella, who is from Australia. She is a leadership coach for feminine women. Welcome back, Ella. Before the break, we were talking about, being out of alignment, but you've said so much. If people wanted to work with you, how and what can we do in order to make that happen?
First of all, I would invite people to go to my website, staniak.com, my name and surname, and just explore what is possible. Explore clients' testimonials, explore feminine leadership methodology, and intuitively decide whether you are ready to embark on a journey to coaching.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So here's the thing. We were talking about being out of alignment because you know my philosophy on alignment because I am a coach too. And so I think about, a car, right? That, a car can be a little bit out of alignment, but when it gets a lot out of alignment, it becomes hard to control the car in the road. And no, it doesn't cause you to have a wreck, but it makes you hold on to the steering wheel a lot tighter because you're kind of wobbling all over the place. Really, that's what happens in our lives. We get out of alignment, and first we don't pay attention to it. But the more that we ignore it, the worse off it gets. And that means that it takes a lot more to get to where you need to be, right?
Absolutely. And when your car is out of alignment, you are investing so much energy into keeping it in line, right? Into keeping that steering wheel in line. It takes so
Yes.
much energy, so much focus. Where the easier solution would be to have clarity in pathway and a vehicle that just operates smoothly. So when your mind and your heart are in alignment and you have clarity on your passion, purpose, direction, your desires in all areas of life, you are then in the vortex, in a slipstream. You just are going to have a great ride.
I love it. I'd rather have a great ride than to be rocky and can't hold it together. You talk a lot about purpose. Um, how do you help people figure out their purpose? Because so many people, they say, "Oh, I don't know what my purpose is, and I just don't know what that is." What's your secret sauce to success with helping women to figure that out?
First of all, I would really encourage people, specifically women, to not be hard on themselves at whatever age group, that they do not know their exact purpose just yet. Why? Because it takes exploration. It is a journey of discovering what that truly is. What do you really love doing? What do you really stand for? Where do you really start? What are you passionate about? But unless you try, unless you take risk, unless you
Yeah.
do something different, unless you just allow yourself to experience new elements in your life, you might never get there. Purpose doesn't really drop from the sky right in front of you and goes, here I am.
Okay, but
It
do
is not
but
how it
but I
happens.
think it's innately in you. Like I think a purpose. And I also think when we talk about purpose, might have more than one. People think they're looking for this one thing, so you're looking for the needle in the haystack. But the reality of it is, it could be more than one. But I think some of those, your purpose is kind of inside of you when you come here. It's whether or not you're courageously intentional enough to address it, right? But I think we get caught up. I find that people get caught up with their purpose because what are they doing? Do I have enough money? How am I going to make money with that? Is that really my purpose? How will I know? What will people say? You just have all of this chatter that's going on. Do you find that to be true with your clients as well?
Absolutely. And
Mm,
what you really, really need, the one and only secret is to focus on connection to self. At the beginning of our show today, Zandra, we talked about disassociation, disconnection,
Yes.
emotionally withdrawing from difficult circumstances. And that's not a path to discovering your purpose. That journey of self-actualization is really the first step. As much as we do not like going there, we do need to acknowledge everything that has impacted us in the past.
I
We need
love
to
it.
find internal peace and
Yeah.
acceptance of who we are, and that takes work.
Yeah. So I would love to know, what are your top 3 tips that you have if I am in need of doing self-discovery? What are the top couple of 2 or 3 tips you would give me? What should I do?
Number 1, acknowledge that there is a distinct difference between doing leadership and being leadership.
I like it.
So, ladies, if you are in a continuous doingness, it is not a strategy to create that ultimate connection to who you are, to your passion, purpose, even your faith, your intuition. So that's step number 1. Step number 2, I am a big fan of regular and mandatory morning routine. Rituals that truly allow you to connect to your body, mind, and soul. I don't think we specifically need to go through them, but we just
Yeah.
cover the basics: meditation, gratitude practice, body movement, journaling, whatever that is that allows you to connect to self. I am a big fan. And number 3, in order to connect, we are circling back now, you do need to have a safe environment to do so. Emotional, physical, spiritual, psychological safety allows a human being to deal whatever they need to deal with and then progress in all elements of their identity. And so, supportive, loving
I love
environment,
it.
as I said, it's not always given, but it is your responsibility to see what you can do to
I
create it
love
in your
it.
life.
I love it, Ella. You just said that so eloquently. I love it. You said it great. And so I'm like, do you have an offer for the folks that are watching to really like get engaged with you?
Thank you so much. And I do. For those beautiful listeners and watchers who were with us today, I would love to offer a complimentary feminine leadership discovery session. This session is designed for those women who are truly committed to experiencing transformation to high caliber trajectory, unprecedented levels.
That sounds pretty amazing to me. How do I get that? Tell me where to go. How do I get it?
Go to my website and explore what is possible. It's ellastaniak.com, C-O-M,
I
my
love
name and
that.
surname.
Everybody that is watching this, y'all need to get your complimentary discovery call. It sounds like it's going to be good. It's something that will help you to begin that thought process about what you need to do. Well, Ella, you're a part of Leadership Global International too, aren't you?
I am a very humbled one of the coaches at Leadership Global Network. I do highly recommend this incredible network for any woman who has aspirations to progress, whether it is in their career or personal life.
Yes.
Linda Fisk, phenomenal creator of this network, has provided this platform for women all around the world to connect, to inspire, to learn, to teach each other. If it wasn't for Linda, you and I, Zandra, would have never met.
I know. I'm just like, I love Leadership Global. I love that women are coming together. I'm talking about C-suite women that are really pulling together, sharing the resources, making sure that, people are actually getting everything they need in order to be successful in business. And so Linda Fisk has done an excellent job of creating this tribe of women with the resources, integrated in the tribe to help you to be successful. So I just absolutely love and adore it. Well, of course, we're just about out of time, and I so appreciate you being here. I honor you for what you're doing for women in leadership. We need your feminine leadership coaching. It's critically important. And for those of you that have been watching another episode of Real Biz Talk with Zandra, where I showcase small business so that you can grow and scale your business, not just locally, nationally, and globally, but everywhere. Peace.